Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Simona Polakovičová and this is my colleague Veronika Smith. And we are from ING Hub Slovakia, an expert hub of global banking with around 1,400 employees from approximately 32 countries. And we do believe in our company that the most vibrant workplace is not about nice office spaces and the best architects' creations, but about the cooperation, emotions, atmosphere, and fun created by our people. Because we believe that our colleagues don't need only stable job with regular salary and nice benefits, but they need also autonomy, freedom, and space for learning and development, and also space for their self-realization. Anyways, I guess you are curious how the most vibrant workplace looks like, but I will not show it to you. I will show you how our colleagues see it.
Wow, what a tough day at the office. But seriously, just like many companies, after the COVID restrictions were lifted, we were kind of stuck with a dilemma. How do we get the most value out of our office space now that everyone's so used to being comfy at work and working in their pajamas, right? So, just like many companies, we could have made the decision to mandate office attendance, or we could have made the decision to reduce our office space in order to save costs. But if we did that, we probably wouldn't be nominated today. So, what did we do? What was our mandate? Simona? So we have set expectations for our colleagues and we said to them, you are free to decide whether you spend 1% of your time at the office or 99%. It is entirely up to our colleagues to make that decision. So, do you wonder what they decided? Whew. So the average colleague at ING Hubs comes to the office 1.5 days a week. It's about 30% of their time. And this is basically their own decision. So what makes somebody decide to go through the hassle of getting dressed and commuting to work when nobody's asked them to do it, right? Well, we believe it's the fact that we have given autonomy to our colleagues to make that decisions themselves, because our colleagues are best placed to know how and when they work best. So what we do at ING Hub Slovakia is we empower self-steering teams. We empower them to have autonomy. They get to decide how they reach their service targets. They get to decide on what the expected behaviours are from their team members and what their way of working is going to be. They do this via setting up social contracts in every team. And then together they decide how, when, and where they will work. We come to the office to collaborate, and we have purposefully redesigned our office spaces to suit this intention. We did this by creating spaces where people can teamwork and collaborate. We have hybrid solutions so we can work with our colleagues in our global network. And we have so many spaces for social activities and casual networking. Just like you saw in the video, we've got a games room, a gym, we have coffee corners and a library, so lots of spaces. Now, we also don't limit ourselves to the office space, so our colleagues are free to go beyond the office and beyond the boundaries if they need to. So now you know what our space and way of working looks like. What else makes ING Hub Slovakia such a vibrant place to work? Well, Simona will tell you a bit more about the heart and soul of our company, which is our people.
Yes, exactly. And our colleagues are also very proactive regarding the creation of our workplace and the overall atmosphere and dynamics at work. We don't have actually any event agency. We don't have a company dealing with decorations. Our colleagues are the ones who are coming with the ideas and also implementing them into reality. We in ING Hub Slovakia believe that our colleagues need a space for self-realization, and we support all of their activities. We have around 15 active guilds, communities and crews with more than 200 actively involved colleagues in many areas. We have Fun Crew, we have CSR community, Sports Guild, Innovation Guild, Knowledge Guild, Design Community, Risk Guild, Creative Guild, and so on. Our people are creating the atmosphere and vibration themselves with our workplace. For example, last year we were able to organize more than 50 events by ourselves, covering different needs and preferences of our colleagues. We had sport tournaments, trips and challenges, donations, volunteering activities, maintenance of our surroundings, quizzes, parties, festivals, celebrations, game nights, and so on. And we believe that our colleagues are the most vital part of our company, and the opportunities we are giving them for their self-realization within their working hours are the most important asset creating the most vibrant workplace. Modern, beautiful, comfortable, and stimulating office premises are nice to have, but the workplace without happy employees is just an empty building.
You might be wondering at this point whether we actually get any work done. So I'll let our CEO tell you a little bit more. But first of all, let me just let you know that our culture did not just create itself. It is our CEO, Shoshana Bramlett, who really drives and supports these initiatives. She is an active sponsor of our Fun Crew, which organises many of these events that Simona has mentioned. She also organises monthly pizza, beer and games night for everyone, and weekly she is involved in volleyball tournaments. So no wonder she's also nominated for the Business Director Award for CEE. So you might be wondering, where is she today? So unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it because the King and Queen of Netherlands are currently visiting Bratislava. And as we are a Dutch bank, she is currently holding some roundtable discussions with them. So I guess that's a pretty good excuse. We'll let her off with that one. But we do have a video, so she can tell you a little bit about that.
At ING Hub Slovakia, we truly believe that our employees, i.e. our human capital, are our most important assets. Now, while a lot of companies might say this, very few companies actively manage their employees' motivation and engagement. At ING Hub Slovakia, we believe that employees' motivation and engagement are just as important as our financial assets. And to this end, we measure this on a weekly basis. Monthly, our teams have team and individual engagement retrospectives, where we talk about what's going well and what might be improved. As a result, our internal engagement scores have increased over the past 2 years, from 59 to 81. And as a result, what we see is that happier, more motivated, more engaged employees lead to more satisfied stakeholders and clients. Over the same period, these past 2 years, our internal Net Promoter Score has increased from 17 to 56. That is a phenomenal improvement. Now, like everyone else, we've gone over the past year from a fully, almost 100% work from home situation to a hybrid work environment. We've experimented a lot. And what we now believe is that if employees want to do work, they can do that perfectly fine from home. But if they want to collaborate, if they want to socialize, if they want to team build, if they want to build team spirit, and most importantly, if they want to have fun, that's what the office is for. Now, to drive this point home, our 15 active social communities have put on over the past year more than 50 organizational-wide events, with 99% of our employees participating in at least one, but if not many, many more of those events. At ING Hub Slovakia, we measure what matters, and we use that data to drive our overall success. The most important contributing factor to that success is our people. And our people are what make ING Hub Slovakia the most vibrant place to work.
So this is us, and we have prepared for you a couple of these amazing ING Hub Slovakia yearbooks. So I will give it to you. You can check how our year 2022 looked like. Thank you very much.
Great. Any questions? Questions? Yes, yes.
So many. Please make them easy.
Hello, congratulations. My question would be, since you have so many activities and events that were created by your employees, does ING finance or invest on the cost of, of these activities, or are they all for free? I mean, who pays the activities, the employees or the company?
We aim to make everything free for employees, so we do have a budget for all the different communities. Every community gets a budget.
Company is paying for all of the activities.
Yes.
We are just organizing it and creating it ourselves.
So my question is, so I understand that you gave the freedom to employees to come to the office. Have you reduced the space in the meantime? And if yes, then how you are dealing with the potential peaks if suddenly all of them decide to come to the office one day because, I don't know, there is a king coming or a queen or there is an interesting event. So how to deal with that peaks?
Interesting. So as I said, we didn't reduce office space. We just changed it to become more collaborative. So instead of having little offices or cubicles, we now have lots of open spaces. We have a lot of large spaces, so we can accommodate well over 100 people in a room for an event. And we do have peaks because we have 1,400 employees. So, of course, if they all turned up, we probably wouldn't be able to fit them. But for events like that, we recently had our end-of-year gala Christmas party, and we ended up holding that at an outside location where we actually had 900 people attend. So,
we didn't reduce anything, and we actually renovated the whole office space throughout the pandemic.
Your boss mentioned that you are measuring the employee engagement on a weekly and monthly basis. How do you do that?
We use the OHI service on a longer-term basis, and then weekly we have recently started using
Office Vibe.
Office Vibe.
It's a platform which our employees are receiving weekly, very short and very interactive and funny emails with a couple of questions on a weekly basis.
Last question, but the next one.
Just a follow-up on this, because if you do it weekly, then I'm wondering what is the response rate, and if people are really answering those questions and are not complaining about too many emails coming from the corporate or HR.
Surprisingly not. I was very skeptic in the beginning, to be honest, but it's very, very user-friendly and very quick, and they can quickly reflect on everything what's going on within a company. So it's very good tool, actually, in the end.
Previously, the surveys we used, they were a bit painful and people complained, but Office Vibe seems to be really engaging.
Okay, last question, Adrian, ABSL. Romania.
Do you actually have a dog in the office?
We have a pet-friendly office we introduced last year, so there's a section in the office where people can bring their pets.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you guys
Thank you very much. Thank you.